Get ready to dive into a world where empires stand on the brink of war and terrible monsters tear at the fragile borderlands of men. The Adventurer Conqueror King System Imperial Imprint, or as we like to call it, Acts 2, is now live on Kickstarter. Acts 2 is the new edition of the acclaimed best-selling fantasy role-playing game. You'll find everything you need to enjoy epic fantasy campaigns with a sweeping scope. Whether you want to crawl through dungeons, experiment with alchemy, crossbreed monsters, run a merchant emporium, raise an undead legion, or even conquer an empire, Acts 2 supports your playstyle. Acts 2 integrates experience point mechanics, making campaign activities a seamless part of the core gameplay loop. Your character levels up in new and exciting ways each time you play, adding massive replayability to each of your adventures. Acts 2 offers 18 character classes, 378 spells, new combat mechanics, and so much more. Support Acts 2 on Kickstarter today.
Today's episode is sponsored by The World of Leon, Last Light of Creation. This is a new campaign setting for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition coming to Kickstarter on November 1st. A culmination of 8 years of work by a super passionate dungeon master, The World of Leon, Last Light of Creation is written with the creative player and dungeon master in mind. The book contains plenty of details to familiarize yourself with the world and tell stories in it, but also leaves enough room for a player or dungeon master to put their own spin on things. The history and deities are detailed enough to pick up and play, but open enough to allow additions and customizations without upsetting the lore of the world. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by the decades of cumulative lore in Faerun, Leon might be the setting you're looking for. The Kickstarter is primarily to fund the beautiful art that accompanies the text, highly detailed maps, gorgeous character illustrations, and more. By funding The World of Leon, Last Light of Creation, you'll be supporting the aspirations of a forever DM and their ideas 8 years in the making. So check them out on Kickstarter and join their Facebook page. Kickstarter launches November 1st, so don't miss out. You can find the link to their Kickstarter in our episode description. Knocked Prone is a clean, chaotic, and deep podcast for D&D nerds. Find more ways to support our show in the episode description.
Last time on Knocked Prone,
the bridesmaid's eyes are just going to go almost like a pure black, completely consumes them. All the color in her face is drained out, and I want it to almost seem like her entire soul has just left her body as he's almost like sucking it out.
as you kill this Bridesmaid of Darkness and absorb this soulstone energy, you are overcome with this necrotic force. You have a vision. Orcus's body has been summoned into Lulth's plane, and he is ripping her apart. As you approach Finch, his body goes cold and lifeless.
It sounds like we need to get the venom, bring it to Brigaroon, bless it, quickly.
We don't have a lot of time, but I don't know how much further we could all go at this moment.
And a spotlight hits you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have your new contestants on the Wheel of Umber!
Whether you're a halfling, a giant, or somewhere in between, round the table with your friends, playing Dungeons and Dragons. And if life ever knocks you down, your dice will surely turn around. Roll stats, it's time to quest. Let's put your characters to the test.
My name is Cade, the host and game show manager of this Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition adventure, and I'm joined here by the contestants to my left.
Alec playing Zag.
Mason playing Grom.
Marissa playing Efimia.
And Brooklyn playing Selene.
Everyone, give a big round of applause to our next contestants on the Wheel of Umber!
And the studio audience applaud.
I'll hold my hand up against the spotlight. Wheel of... What is going on?
You are the next contestants, sir, on this wonderful game show, The Wheel of Umber. We are going to present you with a myriad of different challenges, and you will be rewarded with prizes. You can cash out at any time and get a certain tier of prize depending on how many challenges you are able to complete. Would you like to hear your prizes?
Zag has forgotten everything that has happened in the last 2-3 hours.
Trauma block.
Trauma block, 100%. Tell me now.
At tier number 1, you have the Elixir of Health. This can cure one person of any poison or disease completely. At tier number 2, a surprise mystery bonus. Tier number 3, a nifty little weapon
Here, and he pulls out a lightsaber-esque Sunblade that deals radiant damage.
And prize number 4, a decanter of pure Drider Venom.
Oh my goodness.
I need that.
I'll take decanter venom for 200.
That's all in good fun, but you'll have to be competing against the home team, the 3 Dega Brothers.
And you watch
you
as
say Dega
3 dwarven brothers walk out in all game attire with headbands on,
It's the Dega Brothers.
Jersey
shorts, headband, armbands. They look like they came straight out of an 80s music video.
Beautiful.
And they are rearing to compete against you guys in these challenges.
So the Dega brothers are
Yes.
who we're supposed to be finding for Ascended Corp, who we haven't thought about in a hot minute because
No.
we've had more important things.
Yep.
But remind me, were we supposed to bring them back alive, kill them? Like, remind me what we were
I think
supposed
it
to do
was
with
left
them.
pretty open.
It was left very open.
But she had a
we
bone
need-
to pick with them, so...
Yes, you have handcuffs. You have 3 sets of handcuffs
Right. Oh, yes,
to bring
monogrammed.
them back if you would like. As you're looking over this game show stage, it's just gymnastics equipment over these Underdark minerals in this Underdark cave. Every so often, a portal will flit open with this greenish-bluish warble and then close shut. And it looks like a very elaborate setup with flashing lights and a spinning wheel in the very center of the entire Underdark game show area, and it very clearly says in flashing lights, Wheel of Umber. The game announcer, who is a cartoon-looking myconid with a game show brightly colored blue and green striped blazer on with some party pants, walks over with his microphone and he says,
All right, contestants, are you ready for the first round of the Wheel of Umber?
I'm ready.
I'm looking, for lack of better terminology, I want to say what looks like probably hungover, and probably Efimia as well. We're not looking so hot, but hearing what the prizes are, very, very dedicated to do my best anyway.
Efimia just looks over at Selene as well and just gives her a little bit of a shrug, like, I guess.
Zag is going to look at Efimia and ask her, would you do some of those magics? Give me a headband, maybe. Just a headband.
Efimia looks over at him and goes, you realize it won't be a real headband. If anyone touches it, it just goes...
All 4 of us. Give us all headbands.
Matching headbands.
Reaches in her pocket, rubs her little bit of fleece, and it's only going to last for a minute, P.S.
That's perfect.
So it's going to go away very quickly. All of a sudden, everyone's wearing fake illusionary headbands.
My name is Seymour Wagers, and wow, I have never seen an away team have so much of a garb already presented. We already knew that the home team was going to have such garb prepared because they live here in the Mithril Mines. However, where do you all hail from?
and he holds the microphone out to you.
I've never had 2 of the same team here before. Are the rest of you here from Brigaroon?
No, I'm from Faerun.
I'm gonna stand up a little straighter and try to fix my hair a little and say, well, I'm from Ethos Summit.
Never heard of it. Where are you from, sir?
Pissed.
Well, first of all, I love that name, the away team. How did you come up with that?
It was original just for you.
Because we're from
I cannot wait to play
away.
this game. I'm from the outside. I just live outside.
Contestants, we have a special challenge for you right now. Everyone loves the classic peanut butter and jelly. We've put a fancy spin on it. It is peanut butter and ochre jelly sandwich. Everyone who is choosing to compete must take a spoonful of this ochre jelly mass and eat it. If you are able to hold down the ochre jelly for 6 seconds, you are able to continue to the next round.
Sounds delicious.
Zag's in. You guys have seen how I can hold my liquor. Give it to me.
Ephemia's suspicious.
Let me explain what's going on right now. Cade, host and dungeon master, is now giving everybody peanut butter. I hate peanut butter. You're not going to give it to me, right?
I was just going to say, I know Brooke personally.
Yeah,
and
this
she's
is-
just
this is
not.
offensive to
like,
Brooke.
Don't even get give me why?
She only likes peanut butter cookies, you heathen!
If anyone would like to exit the challenge now, you are allowed.
Wait, anybody has to keep this for how long?
You have to put the entire thing of peanut butter in your mouth. I've now handed a knife full of peanut butter
I'm
in
having
everyone's
trouble not
hand.
eating it.
Why does everyone have to eat it?
In order, this is the first challenge. If you eat it, you go on to the next round.
Contestants, you have 30 seconds. Ready, go!
Nope. Good luck, guys. I guess it's canon now. Selene doesn't like peanut butter.
And done. Zach's gonna hold his tongue out. All clear.
Don't worry, Selene. We've got this.
Zag, Grom, and Efimia, you down this spoonful of ochre jelly and continue on to the next round. Selene, you are out. So you will sit down for the rest of the rounds. You will not have a chance of any of the prizes. You watch as all three of the Dega brothers easily take spoonfuls of ochre jelly and show their tongue immediately to Seymour Wagers.
Contestants, you now have the opportunity to cash out. If any of you would like to cash out this round, you may obtain an elixir of health. This can cure one person of any disease.
Oh, so you don't get all of them that you pass. You choose which one.
You choose. If you choose a prize, you're out.
Tell me one more time the 4 prizes.
An elixir of health, a surprise prize, a sunblade, and a decanter of pure drider venom.
I think Zach's gonna be going for the decanter. Does he believe that elixir will cure Finch and or
Roll me a
Selene?
medicine check.
Natural 1 for 8. Zag is unsure of the question.
Zag is unsure, so you don't know whether or not the elixir of health would cure.
Okay, well, not knowing, Zag's staying the course. He's going for the venom.
All right, Grom, are you staying in or are you cashing out?
I can keep going. That was easy.
Efimia?
She's here to party.
All right. You notice as one of the Dega brothers takes the elixir and is smiling so big. This is going to change my entire life, my entire outlook on things. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be a part of this. Hey, Vinny, Louie, if you win this for us, I'm going to take you out to a pizza joint after this. It's going to be amazing. And with that, Seymour Wagers looks over at you guys and says,
Round 2, we're going to play a game called What's Behind Portal Number 2?
The host walks over to you, Grom.
We here in the studio audience know you've been separated from your mother for as long as you can remember, correct?
Yes.
Well, what if I was to tell you right now that your mother is behind portal number 2?
Dude.
What? Can I move towards the portal?
If you choose to walk through this portal, this will be your prize for the round.
Yes, and I'll move towards the portal.
You walk through the portal and you see your mother. She's standing right there.
What?
You said that so casually.
Just like, there she is. Surprise.
Is she alive? Is she real?
She's alive, she's real, and she's standing in front of you, and she runs up to you and hugs you as big as she can.
Mom, I've missed you.
I've missed you too.
I'm so glad to see you.
And the portal closes around you, and we will continue with what your character did in this in a solo session for next episode.
But we're going to go back to round number 3.
What is happening?
Dude, Marissa, we are not gonna make it. If this is what he's doing right now, he knows exactly what's gonna get
He
us.
is enticing us.
Oh no.
I should have eaten the peanut butter.
For the 4th year in a row, Dawn is partnering with iHeartRadio for Can't Cancel Pride, a campaign that has raised over $11 million for the LGBTQ+ community. Dawn continuously strives to celebrate visibility and inclusivity for all, and that means supporting amazing organizations like Centerlink, providing safe spaces where over 52,000 community members go each week to receive critical and life-saving services. Dawn is there for your home, or your home away from home. So visit can'tcancelpride.com to learn more.
We're going to play a game called Spore Floor. This game is very near and dear to my heart, as it is what feeds my children. You see before you an obstacle course. You will start at a micronid spore pool. You will use a strength saving throw to scoop up as much spores as you can, and then you will make a dexterity check to walk across a rickety pole, and you will dump your bucket of spores into a nearby dirt mound, and that will help my children to grow stronger. You will need at least 328 milliliters of spore in order to continue to the next part of the challenge.
The number that you roll for your strength check will be how many spores you obtain into your spore bucket. Your dexterity check will determine how much spores you dump out as you're walking across this rickety pole. And again, you need 328 milliliters in order to advance to the next part of the challenge, in which a puzzle will unlock for you to solve. And you'll have 3 minutes to complete this.
Your girl's about to die and you're putting her through an obstacle course.
Couple quick things. I just want to be clear about this. You ensured that the only character in our party that has strength was not in for this. Can I cast spells?
Yes, absolutely.
And are we both able to play?
Yeah.
Okay.
However, one of you will be doing the strength checks, one of you will be doing the dexterity checks.
Oh, so
you
they're
have
working
to,
as a team?
As a team. One of you will have to do the puzzle at the end. I recommend it be Alec, due to a specific allergy I know is at the table today.
What Zag is going to do is he's going to turn towards Efimia. He's going to tap on her shoulder.
And Efimia just turns and goes, yes.
You're not going to like this one bit. He gives her a giant hug, bear hug, and then casts enhance ability and gives her full strength, and she'll get an advantage on strength checks.
Okay, wonderful. So are you doing the strength check then, Efimia?
Apparently.
That's going to have to be at 3rd level due to my available spell slots.
Gotcha.
So I will also have advantage on strength checks if that ever comes in handy.
Okay, awesome.
Oh, what? So Efimia just keeps her arms at her sides. She deals with the hug. She doesn't push him off, but she just keeps her arms down at her sides and is like, what? But she feels like the magic.
You feel definitely strengthened.
Mr. DM, Cade.
Yes.
So with enhance ability, I'm casting this at 3rd level on 2 people. Can I choose 2 different effects for the 2 different people, or will it
With
have
a
to be
3rd
the
level
same?
spell, I would definitely let you do that.
All right. So not only will Efimia get the bull strength, Zag will be getting the cat's grace.
Wonderful. So you'll have advantage on dex and she'll have advantage on strength.
Yes, sir.
The Dega brothers immediately begin. I'm going to need Efimia, you to make me a strength check. You have 3 minutes real time and your time starts now.
Okay, 18. Plus 1, 19.
You get 19 spores in this bucket and you hand it off to Zag, who is standing on this rickety pole.
Yes.
Zag, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
20. Not natural.
20?
Yep.
You dump out 0 of these 19 spores, and so you only need 1 spore left.
Oh, man.
Efimia?
Okay, I'm rolling. So 20, but not unnatural.
Unnatural 20? Okay, you get 20 spores in this bucket. You hand it off to Zag. Literally, the only way you can fail this, Zag, is if you roll a natural 1.
18.
18. You get all the spores in the bucket. And Zag, as you walk across this pole and dump the rest of the spores, a puzzle drops down, a potion bottle and a bottle opener drops down, and the crowd yells, chug, 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 chug. For those of you listening at home, I have just handed Zag a sealed glass bottle and a bottle opener, and now he has the remainder of the 3 minutes to get the cap off the bottle and chug the rest of the liquid before time runs out.
Oh, you can do that. And he has a terrible bottle opener to open it. And the timer, oh my God, Kate!
Oh no! Wait, this is I can't get it open! Alec, I don't think you're using it right. I think you used...
No, it's not, is it?
No, it's it!
And the bottle's open! Zag's
Go, go,
chugging.
go, go! Oh my gosh, don't shake it!
Oh my God!
And with that, you slam the potion bottle completely empty onto the ground, breaking it on your head like you wanted to before.
And it worked?
And it worked.
Oh, God.
That is the end of the 3rd challenge. You stand victorious, but you notice that the Dega brothers were victorious as well.
That's the first time that skill's ever come in like real handy in my life.
Seymour Wagers walks over to you and says,
Congratulations! Would you like to take your victory prize as the Sunblade or continue on to our final stage, the Wheel of Umber?
I want the venom.
All right, Zag, you continue on to the next round. Efimia, are you continuing? Or are you taking this radiant blade?
Efimia is just amazed by Zag's chugging skills, and she's not amazed by many things. So she's just like, I don't care about the blade. Let's go for the Driders.
Give me that venom.
All right, we are going to continue on to the last round. Now, Vinny, in the last round, took the Sunblade, so it will be a face-off of Efimia, Zag, and Louie for the never-ending decanter of Drider Venom! Everyone, welcome to the Wheel of Umber!
Dude,
Okay,
come on.
so commentary. Kate is literally spinning a randomized wheel online right now with Louis, Zag, and
We
Efimia
have
on
no
it.
control
Why am
over
I
this.
removed from it? Didn't I?
You didn't pass. You took the prize.
You took the prize at the second round.
Oh.
This is why
that was
everyone wanted to make it to the end, so you have
your
more
trial.
chances to win.
I should have done it
You would have thrown up
for
everywhere.
6 seconds.
Welcome to the Wheel of Umber.
God.
Seymour is going to strap each of you to a section of a wheel.
Yeah, Zag's having a great time.
Louis Dega is also tied to this wheel. Everyone give me a countdown from 10 in order for me to spin it.
Okay.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And it's
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's going. It's going.
And with that, Efimia is the winner of the Wheel of Umber!
And you are handed a everlasting decanter of pure Drider Venom. And you hear Seymour say,
Thank you for joining us on this week at Wheel of Umber. We are so excited to see you next week, where we find out a special exclusive of what went on behind portal number 2 with Grom and his recently discovered mother!
Zag's applauding.
Efimia's just dizzy right now.
the game show lights turn off, the studio audience starts to disperse into a crowd, and you head backstage, seeing Selene kind of hunched over in a corner, still trying to get over the horror of the ochre jelly that she almost had to eat. And as you do that, one of the 3 Dega brothers approaches the 2 of you and slaps his hand on your shoulder, Zag. You know, I think it was really appropriate that you guys actually won. I think you deserved it. I got this elixir of health, so I got what I came here for. I hope that at the end of this, there's no hard feelings. I know that Louis was going to the very end, but it's just because he got a competitive streak, you know? But Vinny, Louis, and I were so excited. Our ma got turned into a Drider, actually. So we were actually hoping for this elixir of health to actually cure her of her Drider poison. So we're really excited that it worked. She actually changed out of being a Drider. We made this little deal with Orcus. I don't know if you're familiar. It doesn't matter. But we changed her from being...
Hold up.
about
And
it.
Efimia's just gonna pause him right there, like hold up and be like, what do you mean you made a deal with Orcus? I did too. And
Oh my
she's just
goodness.
like trying to prompt him to
No,
talk.
Orcus, I got these 2 kid brothers, Louis and Vinny. They're really
Yeah.
young. I'm still old enough to work in the mines, though. But my ma, you know, we don't really have a pa, so he's, you know, left to go talk to some other dwarven lady, you know, screw him or whatever. But my ma, because of which she was working really hard shifts in the mine. During one of these shifts, she got bit by a Drider. And so I said, Ma, you know, you're going to turn into a Drider if you're not careful. But it's just because she wanted to get more money to support our family, you know. I'd make sure that we had food on our table. So after that day, all my money went to curing my ma for her Vita poison. You know, treatments are kind of expensive, especially we tried to work with the Bridesmaid of Darkness for a little bit, but she's kind of a pill, so we didn't really want to work with her, you know. So we
Zag's gonna look the other way, like the suspicious, like eyes dart to the left, eyes dart to the right, like I don't know what you're talking about.
And Efimia's gonna try to just shoulder bump Zag, like get with the program.
My ma initially was going down into the mines, you know, for my youngest brother Vinny here. he wanted to do this stupid dance recital, you know, and during this dance recital, it cost a lot of money, you know.
Yeah.
So she wanted to earn more Badline credits with Ascended Corp, and she went down deeper into the mines than anyone else had, and went down to the Underdark, way farther than we even are now, and got bit by a Dvida, and got turned into actually a Dvida herself. We were really nervous when we actually got to see her as in her Dvida form, and so that's why I immediately was like, is there a way to cure it to the Bridesmaid of Darkness? And she said she wasn't willing to, but we saw some ruins appear actually in the deep into the mines.
Yeah.
And they were really cryptic, you know. They talked about Orcus and his deals, how he could cure anything.
Yeah.
So I made, you know, stupid decisions. I sold my soul actually to Orcus, and then
you and me both, brother.
and so because I sold my soul to Orcus, my mom was better. But guess what? I guess she has some freaking dependency on this venom, you know. So she gets turned out of being a Dvida, immediately gets sick, you know. And so I'm having to pay these stupid hospital bills. Vinny and Louie, they're kids. They come down to me into the mines. Vinny hasn't spoken a word since, and Louie sold his tongue on the black market to try and get some more money for my ma and her hospital visits.
And Efimia's just gonna hold her hand up a little bit and go, let me stop you right there for a second.
Yeah, he's just rambling at this point.
So which one are we speaking to again? There's Vinny, Louie, and
Bo. Nice to meet you. My name's Bodega.
Oh my gosh, I did not catch that.
I know. Of course.
For the 4th year in a row, Dawn is partnering with iHeartRadio for Can't Cancel Pride, a campaign that has raised over $11 million for the LGBTQ plus community. Dawn continuously strives to celebrate visibility and inclusivity for all, and that means supporting amazing organizations like Centerlink, providing safe spaces where over 52,000 community members go each week to receive critical and life-saving services. Dawn is there for your home, or your home away from home. So visit can'tcancelpride.com to learn more.
Efimia is going to hold out her hand and just shake his and go, hi, my name is actually Efimia Arpega.
Oh, Efimia, it's very nice to meet you. My name is Bo. I'm sorry, I already introduced
Bodega.
myself. Yeah, Bodega. Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself here, so I'll let you talk.
No, I appreciate that. So I think I might be able to help your mother.
Ooh, that's very interesting.
If you wouldn't mind letting me talk to my friend here for just a second. I will be right back.
Of course.
Okay. And
Are we doing a sidebar?
sidebar.
Team huddle.
Yeah.
Team huddle.
Away team sidebar huddle.
Yeah. So Efimia pulls back to the side a little bit and goes, so what I understand, we're supposed to be finding the Dega brothers, right?
Right?
Okay. They're right here, but and she kind of just processes this in her head for a second and goes, I don't want to put them in a precarious situation because it sounds like, unfortunately, they and I have a lot in common. I'm wondering if we could strike a deal of sorts.
I was thinking the same thing. I don't feel right taking these guys against their will back to Ascended Corp. They seem like awesome guys. I'm kind of wondering if I should invite them to join our party.
Efimia just nods and goes, see, that's what I'm thinking, but I'm wondering if we could maybe... And she's trying to think this through and go, maybe pull something on Ascendant. So Ascendant won't tell me where my mom is. Grom apparently saw his mom through a magic portal, but me? No. Ascended Corp is still holding my mother's information. Do you think maybe if I offered to save the brother's mom, they could maybe get a favor for me?
What would they have to offer you, though? Like, how could they do you a favor?
Well, that's gonna be where it becomes precarious. So Ascended Corp is asking for the brothers. Ascended Corp has my mother's information. We might have to make a plan with the whole group here. I'm not sure how entirely that will play out. We'll definitely need some outside input from Selene, who could not handle her own jelly, and Grom, who just, had to do a minor task and got to see his mother, which wouldn't that be nice? I think this is maybe my last shot to get my information about my mother. At least I hope, and we can maybe see what the brothers can do to help us too, if we help them.
I have an idea.
Okay.
We offer, so you can do the ritual, right? Can
Yes.
you do it for multiple people?
Yes,
if we
I
have
can.
the venom. So we cure their mother. We cure our friends, right?
Yes.
We
Well, our friends And Finch.
Zag is going to hold up the best man ring that's on his hand, which I'd like to emphasize is on Alec, the real player's hand. I have not taken it off. Finch is our friend now. What if we make a deal? We heal their mother. We go back. She didn't really specify what we needed to do, but that we needed to take care of these brothers, right?
Yes.
What if we make a deal that we'll heal their mother if they disappear? I don't want to hurt them, obviously, and I don't want to take them back to Ascended, but what if we make a deal that they leave the mines, they go find their own way in the Badlands, and we go back to Avani, and we maybe just fib a little bit. She'll believe me. We tell them that the Dacre brothers are no more.
And Efimia kind of side-eyes him and goes, okay, what if I think we might have to maybe give them a couple Badland credits to get them started in their new life?
I would be glad to give them all of the Badland credits I have as part of this deal. None of yours, just mine.
Well, I'm fine with splitting. I'm not that selfish, Zag.
Wow.
Wow.
I have made so much progress. Zag's gonna give Efimia another hug, but without a spell this time.
And
Just
Efimia's
a real hug.
still just holding her arms to her side. She's just dealing with this.
Hey, that's pretty sweet.
Okay, thank you. We're done now. Let's go talk to Bodega. Bo, so I recognize that you've been doing a lot of things for your mother. I am trying to do the same for mine. I'm sure you're familiar with Ascended Corp.
Oh yeah, I work for those guys, yeah.
Yeah, so do we, as does pretty much everyone. But Ascended Corp is looking for you.
I thought this might happen. Mama was sick, you know? It's her birthday in 2 days, huh? She's turned 102, you know? It's a big year for her, okay?
Yes, absolutely.
So I says to her, you know, she's in a coma, you know, medicated, of course. I says to her, Ma, if I can give you anything for your birthday this year, I want to spend the day with you. I want to spend the day with the real you. And so, you know what I do? I do this, you know, a week ago or so. I says to my boss of the mining company who also works for Ascendant Corp, you know, you gotta pay me more, or me and the workers down here, we're gonna unionize. We want better pay for going deeper in the mines. My ma here got bit by Advaita because she went deeper into the mines. She didn't get any more pay.
And Efimia just flashes her neck and shows like the drider bites in her neck.
Oh my god, are you okay? Do you need, and he hands you the elixir of health that he has. He says, do you need any help?
And Efimia just pushes it gently back towards him and goes, no, I'm okay, but I at least wanted to let you know I understand what you're going through.
Well, I really appreciate that. I know that talking about unionizing in the workplace isn't really necessarily the most loved upon thing that the company can hear about, but obviously I just had to say something, because if it ain't me, I know I'm a little guy, and you see he's just like this little dwarf, you know, if I can't stand up for the other little guys in the mine, who's going to, you know? Mm-hmm. Louis ain't got no tongue. Vinny is mute. He's a kid, you know? So I want a better life for them. So if anything I can do for you can help me make a better life for Vinny, Louis, and Mama, that's all I need. Literally, I'm all about family.
Efimia takes that to heart. Like, if there's one thing she cares about is family, because she hasn't had one in a very long time. So she just looks at Bo and goes, okay, so those runes you saw, I think I saw something similar. I know a process to cure maybe your mother and our friends both of the drider poison.
Oh, that's amazing.
But I have to make a little bit of a deal with you for that. And
anything. Yeah, of course.
If we give you some money to maybe start a new life with your family, would you be willing to disappear and we would get Ascended Corp off of your backs and cure your mother in that exchange? And in the end, Ascended Corp maybe will tell me where my mother is.
Alright, here's the deal, okay? I couldn't wish that upon my brothers, okay? But I agree, okay? I think that Ascended Corp wants me, if we're being honest. Okay. I'm the one who started this union. Vinny and Louis don't even talk, you know? Yeah. I'm the one with the tongue.
For some reason, they want all three of you.
Yeah, right. Well, because obviously they want to break our family up. Yes. So I'm thinking, if they just want me, you know, I come with you. I don't need your money. The only thing I require, my ma's birthday is in 2 days. 2 days. If you can give me a day with her, completely divided free, I'll come with you to Ascended Corp. I'll turn myself in. All I ask is anything you were going to give me, give to Louie and Vinny to start their new life with my ma. I'll visit them. They can come visit me in the penitentiary or wherever they're going to send me, okay?
Zach can't hold it in anymore. There's been tears just streaming down his cheeks this entire time. But after that, it's just...
You crying, you bonehead? No, don't cry. I'm going to cry.
We can't give you to them.
No, it's okay. Listen, I can't disappear, you know?
Yeah.
A life on the run is no life to live, okay?
I know that all too well.
Your brothers are gonna need you. What if, do you have can you give us something to maybe prove that maybe you're, I don't even like to say it, dead? That we can give to them, that you can go and take care of your brothers? I don't know, I don't know.
Well, I mean...
I don't want to take you with us. Your brothers need you.
I mean, we just started this union a few days ago, a week ago, okay? If they're already sending people after us, I don't think that a simple death certificate's going to get us off their back, okay?
They sent us from yesterday,
Really?
and they wanted a report today.
Yeah, the gears are moving. You don't bring me back, guess what? They send another team to Mata, okay? So, I think our only option here, I need to go with you. I don't want to go with you. I want to be here with my ma. I want to see her on her birthday. But guess what? She's not going to get her 102nd birthday if she's not cured. She's sick. We don't have any money. We're going to sell all the prizes that we got here for some little extra money. And, maybe next week in the next Wheel of Umber, we can compete again, try and get that main prize. But until then, we host.
Bo, how much do you think you could get for that elixir of health?
Oh, I don't know. It's down here. Things like this aren't too uncommon. Probably 100 Badland credits.
Efimia's just gonna grab 100 Badland credits.
Oh, miss.
And hand it over and go, no, I know you're going to protest, but here's what I'm going to need you to do. If you're going to come with us, I want you to give this to your family first.
Hey, Louie, Vinny, I know we promised Ma just a day with her, but what do you think about buying her some rune crystal earrings or something, huh? And he'll hand you this little elixir of health in exchange for the money.
Zach would like to roll, I don't know, I say an insight check. I want to see, does he believe there is any way he can convince Bo to not turn himself in this exchange here?
Yeah, roll me insight.
17.
Bo is really hesitant to go. He doesn't want to go. Obviously, he wants to spend his time with his family. He'll just say to you, you know what, Zag, I see you looking at me. I see the concern in your eyes, but guess what?
What?
I used to be the type of guy, I was a kid who was, running down the mines myself, trying to make money for myself, to buy myself, whatever I wanted, okay? And I didn't think about family because, my dad didn't think about family. He's gone. And so I said, you know what, screw it. Every man for himself. And so I went down into the mines and I was like, I can do whatever I want with my money. And then the day that I went down deep into the mines to mess around with betting rings and whatnot, the day my mom got bit. The day I called into work sick, I wasn't there to say no to my ma, to go deeper into the mine.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. It was in the past. But literally, ever since that day happened, I realized it's not every man for himself, It's family sticking up for family. And if I have even a chance to help Louie and Vinny, these boneheads, knuckleheads over here, have a better life, I'm going to do it. And if my ma is going to, get better, of course I want to spend time with Louie, Vinny, and my ma. But if I can't be here for them now, say my ma gets better, I don't have something tethering me to my family, what's to say I'm not going to make those same decisions again,
Mm-hmm. Question. Can Zach do a perception? Is there anything like a super defining feature or piece of clothing or something about Bo that possibly if they were to obtain, they could produce to Avani to prove that maybe he was dead?
You're looking over Bo. He has very standard miner uniform on, like a hard hat that does have his name chiseled into it. However, you could assume that this wouldn't be maybe something that Avani would accept.
Bo doesn't want to go, but he's deciding to go. Is there any is there any way we could convince him otherwise, or is it his decision final?
With an insight of 17, right?
Yep.
you are able to see that the only way that Bo is going to be convinced to not turn himself in for the sake of his family would be if there was a surefire way that he and his family could live a normal life without any chance of ever being caught. Because you would know that if he was ever caught, basically the punishment would be tenfold upon him for evading the law basically after somebody was sent after him.
Knowing that, Zag's lived in a lot of different places, like South Tortoport, Three Crean Canyon. Are there any areas that he had lived in that he knows they could go and never be disturbed?
Thrycreen Canyon is probably the closest thing. However, it is very Wild West. It is very like outlaw, like you make money by bounty hunting and the sweat of your labor. And so, yes, that could be a very viable option. That seems to be something that you could convince Bo to do.
So knowing that, Zag's going to say, Bo, listen to me. I used to live in a place called the Thrycreen Canyon. It's a little bit wild. It's a little bit Western, if that makes any sense. Gunslingers, bounty hunters.
Right.
But from what I've seen from you, you would do well there. If we were to cure your mother and give you guys a little bit of money to get started, and you headed that way, I can almost guarantee you would never be hunted by Ascended Corp again there. And we'll take care of the rest. Deal?
Do you have any connections there?
I absolutely do. Me and my friend Grom made friends with a half-orc named Tippy.
Tippy?
I know he doesn't sound like much, but he told me if I'm ever in that area, to ask about Tippy, and he'll take care of us. If you go down there, look for Tippy, tell him that Zag and Grom sent you, you'll be taken care of, and we'll take care of the rest. Do we have a deal? He's going to hold his hands out. He's also going to put 500 Badland credits in his hand.
He looks down at your gesture and he nods, looking down pensively and looking at Louie and Vinny. And he says, so what are you going to do with my ma, though? Like,
Efimia here can take care of that.
Are you going to take her with you?
Nope. We're gonna take care of her first. We're going to get her cured. And then you guys will be on your way to Thrycreen.
Me, Louie, and Vinny, we're going to stay here at my mom's hospital bed, okay? And we're gonna hold a hand the whole time, and we're gonna live on a prayer. I'm assuming that I'm let go from the mines, the mytho mines here.
Because you joined a union?
Because I formed the union, yeah. So I think that if I stay here with Mama, we'll have enough money for just a few days. You guys come back here, and you bring me a cure for Mama, and we have a deal. And you can keep your 500 Badland credits until then. I want to put you out. You've already done numbers for me today, you know?
Zag's going to pocket those 500 Badland credits with all intention of, as soon as he gets the chance, he's going to leave them in that room with that family.
The scene will fade into Grom talking to his mother, but I think we will save that for next session. So that is where we're going to end our session for the night. My name is Cade, the host and dungeon master of this Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition adventure, and I'm joined here by the characters to my left.
Alec playing Zag.
Mason playing Grom.
Marissa playing Efimia.
And Brooklyn playing Selene.
And I just wanted to publicly announce, Marissa, you did such a great job these past 2 sessions with some awesome character growth and putting your backstory in, so I wanted to publicly give you this point of inspiration. And then also, just a note, you guys all leveled up to level 5 this session, so you guys have some extra spells. I'm really excited to hear more about your guys' character builds, but we will save that for the Talked Prone podcast. Please go on over to our Patreon to check out our awesome rewards. We're going to right now record a Talked Prone with Danny Dennison, the amazing radio personality and my very great friend, and he's going to talk about the last 3 episodes and what went on. So check it out at patreon.com/knocked, and at any tier you can hear that. We hope you remember when life knocks you flat on your back, all you got to do is keep rolling, and we hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.